getting ready to finish up Edge of the Earth. So we're going to go through the decks real quick before we head in, just in case we haven't seen anything or to show the last few cards that we're putting in. So I'm pretty sure we've seen all of this stuff already from Monty. The new card is we're going to put Jean Beauregard in. She has 2 additional experience from Taboo, but again, she's another agility plus intellect, so both of those are great for Monty, and she has some clue moving shenanigans that she can use as a reaction when she moves. So it's pretty cool. I like her a lot. We also have Pathfinder getting added in finally. We just had XP crunches where we never really had 2 to give, but now we finally do, so it's in there. And then that's 5, 6, 7. I think maybe we only had 7, or I had 1 floating. I don't know. But this is where we ended up with the charisma and the higher education, which we saw. So that's Monty, and then over here we have Diana. So Diana is again one of my personal faves, so I got to play her. I'm really excited. We did Shriveling for 5, Sixth Sense for 4. That got us 9. So we had 7. And then I remember that I had bought Charisma before. I had left it under the Arcane Researches when I loaded last time. But now it'll be out and about and in play. So that's everything for that. We can now hop into game. So let's switch the scene in OBS. There we go. Alright, so we're going to recall Fatal Mirage. We're going to place Heart of Madness. And let's step into here. Heart of Madness. Amy Kensler is alive, so no ill effects. We did not scout, so no ill effects. Danforth is alive, no ill effects. The miasmic crystal is no longer under the things, so we have to go get a token. We lost everything on the mountain when we failed. So we come over here and put a frost token in. Alright, so we must now decide whether we're going to play 1 or 2. So we're going to play part 1. So we'll do that. So proceed to Heart of Madness, part 1. Here we go. Investigator setup. We can use Resolute. The only Resolute that we can use is Cookie. We found him when we did the Fatal Mirage. The rest we have to use regulars. Gather all cards from the following encounter sets to make the decks. Put the Gate of Yaqua into play. Revealed side face up. Okay, so let's we'll come over to here. We'll place part 1. So the Gate of Yaqua is in. Revealed side face up. Everything else is in. Good, good. Shuffle the 15 locations and put them into a pattern according to this. Each location is placed. Okay, that's fine. So normally I'm wondering why there isn't like a setup button. Sometimes they used to do that for us. But apparently not today. Okay. So I'm just doing this by memory. I remember that you have to basically make a star. And then what you need to remember when playing is that everything is adjacent on the same ring. So we'll go through the rules as we go. Set the 5 seal tokens aside. That's taken care of. Check the difficulty. We don't have to worry about that. Tequila Lee, this, and we're ready to begin. By the way, I had figured out what happened with the Tequila Lees. There was one over to the side. So we have to press build. So let's do that. The game's getting a little silly because we're building. It's pretty normal, but I forgot this was a 2-part mission. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might just do both tonight. We might stop. We'll see. Alright, so we get our charisma, we have higher ed, and then these 2 are permanent, and that's from that. And then you'll see here, underneath the arcane researches was the charisma. So we actually had this last mission, but I forgot. I don't think it mattered too much. We can do our mulligans quick while we're here. Alright, we'll keep Dr. Milan, the rest can go away. Alright, well that's a great start. The 2 fast cards that we got from the collections are good. Diana will take her 5. And then I'll remember to swap out. Okay. Alright, well that's pretty insane. Normally I would probably mulligan for more things, like either Sixth Sense or one of the combat spells. But we have these, so we can start ignoring tokens on turn 1, and we'll have Spectral Razor ready to go. Plus we have our signature item, so Diana is ready. So this is great. All right, this place only has one, so we're very likely to succeed in some tests. All right, so that's this. We did that. Let's make sure we've done all the things. Oh, we did. We checked actually. Okay. The seals are going to be in here. The Resolute assets. The only one that we're going to need is Cookie. So what we do is we go in here, we search, we grab Cookie. He doesn't get healed though, so the 3 goes on to him. But he is pretty strong. He fights harder. Sure. We'll let. What are the options again? Tequila cards, Danforth. Mala does healing, so we'll definitely grab Mala. And you know what? Yeah, let's grab Cookie. This way we don't have to worry about our bullwhip. We can just have Cookie to deal with that for the beginning of the game. All right. If he's resolute, we might as well, right? Alright, if 2 or more seals are controlled by us at the same location, the world explodes. So let's not do that. That's a pretty important component to this. We need to get any activated seal to the gate of Yaqua to advance. Alright, so yeah, we're going to move up here. So we'll have Diana begin. She'll start with Dark Prophecy. To invest. Actually, does it make more sense to just rip out a counterspell? What are the tokens? I should look at the tokens. I have to see if I can pass with any of the tokens. This is -1. Okay, so a skull is a pass and a rogue is a pass? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do Dark Prophecy then. So we're going to spend 1 money, or 1 resource to play Dark Prophecy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to pick Tablet. We could pick the Red's Fail, but that's not a good idea. What does the Tablet do? -3 if you fail to the top card of the Tequila Elite deck. Actually, so yeah, we will take the Red Fail. But since we ignored cards, we'll get a Willpower, get a resource, and draw a card. Well, that's... Yep. Okay, then. We will get our combat spell in, and we will get a resource. That way we can play Dark Insight, and then have money for Blade next turn. For Monty... we're going to throw down Dr. Milan, gaining an intellect. We will investigate. We'll succeed. That'll get us a resource. We'll play Takata's Cash to get 3 resources and draw a card. We'll play Dyer's Sketches to draw 3 cards. Yeah. I should have done that in the reverse order, but I didn't, so here we are. Okay. And then, we'll just investigate at +4, and we'll succeed. Actually, we should have left this for Diana. Alright, whatever. We made choices. Alright, that's all 3, so then we go Upkeep. Okay. Diana. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna say no thing. Or is this non-weakness? Yeah, no, any of them. Good. So we're going to play Dark Insight. We're going to shuffle that away. We can't afford to lose our hand so early before we set up. So this is in the setup phase. So it was a different time. This was in the investigator phase. This is in setup. But then we get our resource back. Oh no, we go down. We went up for the upkeep because we spent 3. Then we go down to 1. So this was corrected too. Because we would have been at 2, up to 3, down to 1, up to 2. And then we get +2 for the willpower. Okay. Doom in the agenda. Make sure this is shuffled. Oh, did I remember to grab her Tequila? I did not. Let's shuffle that in as well. Alright, encounter card. Test agility 2. If you fail, take damage. Okay, and it gives +1 for each. So we're at the gate, so it's just 2, and if we fail, we take 2 damage. Once again, we're just going to try to pump up Diana's stats, so we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's Elder Thing? -4 if you fail by 3 or more. Place a Doom on the agenda. Once again, we're going to take the auto fail. We take 2 damage. And then we'll get a money back and gain a willpower from Dark Prophecy resolving, and we draw a card. Alright, and then card over here. Test willpower. This gets +1 difficulty from how far. The penalty is horror. We don't want to waste this. We don't really want to lose. We could take some horror. We'll just test at -1. Oh, we were failing anyway, so it's a good thing that we did. Okay. Dr. Milan said he'd like one, actually. Okay. So now it's the turn. So we definitely had a rough series of events there. So we'll gain a resource. We will spend 3, drop down our blade, and we'll get a resource. So now Diana should be ready to go. She'll be able to play all the cards underneath her blade. So things are good. For Monty, we'll start by moving out. What do we got here? If you control this seal, test knowledge or intellect. Spend 2 clues to activate it, and then look at the side in the same ring, which is in a circle. Okay. 5's a little steep for our blood, and we don't really want to spend resources, so we'll throw a shortcut because we use 1 to move, and we'll go 1 further away. This is a different one, and it tests combat, so that's cool. We are +1. I really don't like testing +1. Let's go +3, +4. We succeed by 3s, but we don't get the extra action. We succeed by 1, rather, so we don't get the extra action, but we do get a resource. So since I did that in that order, I could do both. And then with our final action, we're going to play Lone Wolf. And then we ended 2 turns away, or 2 spaces away, so we draw a card and get a resource. Alright, so then we go to upkeep, because there's no monsters. We got our hiking boots, that's great. Safeguard, less great. Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Go get the giant penguin out of the deck. That's fine. It was coming anyway. Okay, and then we shuffle after, and then encounter card for our friend. Lose 2 actions or get 2 Tequila cards. I guess we'll take 2 Tequila cards. Not super excited about it, but losing actions is really penalizing, and we can draw cards to get through them, so we'll do that. Alright, so action 1, we're gonna play our boots. Action 2, we'll investigate +3. We succeed, so we get the last clue. We use Milan to gain a resource. We use hiking boots. Oh, and we get our Lone Wolf money. And we'll use hiking boots to go to the outer ring. You can move to another vaulted corridor if we find it, and then perception resolves when we draw a card. Alright, so we're +2 here, so we'll investigate, and we succeed. Oh, sorry, and we played our boots this turn, so that's all 3. Alright, for Diana, she has this penguin. It's aloof, but we're just going to engage it and then fight it. We are 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2, so that's good. And we use a charge for that. And then with our final action, we will go exploring. Okay, another place to spend to get seals. Alright, and then upkeep time. Ooh, that's a fun one. Oh, and then Monty was 1 space away. And based on the game state, I'll take a card, which is to lose a clue. Cool. And then that'll get shuffled back in, or put on the bottom rather, it doesn't get shuffled. Alright, so that was Monty's thing, so now we're on Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Each investigator at the same location as a seal takes stuff, so we don't have any activated seals, so we'll just let that go, and we surge it up. Attached to your location, if you end your turn here, you take horror. So let's probably not, because we don't have the good blocks. Although we do have delay. Yeah, we probably don't want to end our turn there, though. Good old Ancient Evils, and we don't have Ward, and the only thing, yeah, that only works on locations we're at, so that's just happening. Alright, so now it's Monty's turn. We're gonna throw down the Aeon chart. We'll get our Lone Wolf, oh, wrong way, Lone Wolf money. We'll investigate +2. We fail, We did not fail by enough to trigger. We succeed, and we succeed. So that's 3. And then, oh wait, okay, I would have had to use Aeon Chart then to be able to do this, which means we get to move, and then we can also use our hiking boots, right, in between. I'm not sure about that, so I just won't. We'll stay close to Diana in case we find a bad guy. Ooh, wrong one. It's another vaulted corridor, so they're next to each other anyway, so moving to them doesn't matter. So now it's Diana's turn. She will play Sixth Sense. She'll move into this location and find out what's here. Okay. And then she'll investigate. So she succeeds and gets a clue. Alright. And then Monty can get a card. Whoops. Because he moved a space. And that's Diana. Whoop. So upkeep. Oh, there it is. Well, we can't play the thing, so that's happening. We'll discard 1. We will discard 2. Get down to a hand size of 3. Upkeep from Monty. Oh, I would have gained a resource from Milan when I successfully investigated. Alright, all's well now. Doom in the agenda, unfortunately, will advance us. So what do we got? Read the interlude, the final straw in the campaign guide. Come here. These explain the seals, which I'll get to when I find some. And then this tells you about how they're connected on the same ring as well as adjacent. Yeah, so. Alright, the final straw. Find each surviving member and choose one at random. Okay, so the hope here is that we don't pick someone that's in the party. We have Ellsworth is gone, so we have 6 people left. Yep. Avery, Claypool, womp, womp, womp. So we come up here. Kensler, Danforth, Dyer, Claypool. It is Claypool. Ellsworth is not alive. Okay, so he is defeated and is removed from the game. Do is not Cookie. Okay, and do not read. Okay, so I'm just going to come over here real quick, go to state 2, and Claypool is dead. Alright, so then we continue. We have 6 due on this, and we're ready to play. Encounter card. Okay, so we're going to exhaust our friend. Test agility, so we're okay with this. We are full 3 away, so it's an even test, and the penalty is damage. So we're going to go +2, +3, and we're going to commit some resources. We'll go +4. We succeed by 1, which is all we needed, so we get double the resources, up to 7. And this will all go. Manual Dexterity will draw us a card, and that goes away, and that goes away. Alright, so now it's our turn. Well, Diana's going to get rid of this and investigate the location. That's a -1, so we and then here, no, this is Frost. If there is a seal, but there is not, so it's just a investigate. Okay. Monty is going to investigate at +2. That is a fail. We'll commit deduction to this one. That's a success. We'll take both clues. And then we will use our hiking boots to move. We also will get our lone wolf money, which we forgot. And move over here. Okay. Deduction gets discarded. We also forgot our Milan money. I think we're going to use Aeon chart to investigate, then move. So we did, we did and fail, we did a pass. Now we're using Aeon chart. We are succeeding. We have moved away, so we'll draw a card. Of course we will. It'll be a Tequila card. Okay. We will still take the clue, and then we move with Aeon chart. And we'll move down, just trying to get as much information. Here we go. We get a seal. Place the dormant seal. It looks like that. Alright, so we'll grab the seal bag. Search in here. Take a moment for it to load. I believe it was this one, but I'm going to double check. Yes, it is that one. Okay, and dormant is like this, and then state 2 would be on, so give it a moment, and that's on. But we'll go back to state 1. Alright, we have to test 2 combat to shatter the ice. If you succeed, you may spend 2 combat to take control of the seal. So 2 combat, we are even. Diana's only slightly better, so that's going to be a future us problem. We're going to really need the Essence of the Dreams to do that. But there's no clues here, which is weird. But it's a good thing we did investigate, then move, right? So with our last action, we're going to draw a card. Okay, well that's a good card. We're really looking to just find our diary. Alright, so now it's Diana's turn. I guess she can get these two. Yeah, she's going to take the initiative next turn to pass that test. So let's do our fighting now. Yeah, we'll get these clues. Success. And success, and then she'll move up. Remember, the same ring is connected. Oh, this went away at the end of the last round. Okay, and then Monty was 2 spaces away, so he'll gain a resource and a card from his ability. And then did investigate, move. So now we'll do upkeep and upkeep. Okay, as a fast, since we have so much money, we're going to just throw this down. Do them on the agenda and encounter cards. Okay, well, we can't. This is the place with the most clues, which is going to be up there, right? Yep. That's fine. And card over here at some point. Nope. Alright. Willpower test. We are 2 away, so it is a 4, so we're -3. We'll spend 3 money to be, get +6, so we're +3 now. And we're okay with that. And we'll succeed. Obviously, we haven't moved, so we don't get to use Monty's star ability. Alright, Diana wants to go first. She'll use... Oh, she has a 3-card hand. Obviously, she'll get rid of that. So we'll use this to be 6-2, which is +4. We'll succeed, and we'll have Monty spend the clues, because I believe it said anyone at the location. If that's true, we'll leave it like that. Otherwise, we'll take Diana's and move them over to Monty. If you succeed, yeah, all the investigators for you to take control. So Diana has to take it. That's fine. Put it up here in her threat area. So that's action 1. Action 2 for Diana will be to continue exploring. So we'll move to the left. If you control the different seal, test agility. Okay, that's fine. Shroud is 4. Let's move up and see what's here. Attach this seal, okay. I believe it was this one. Right, the dots, yep. Okay, and it's a willpower test, and you spend 2 clues. Alright, well that's one for Diana to probably do. So now we'll have Monty go. We know perception is gone and deduction is gone, so this card is dead, at least until we go through the deck. So we will have Monty just move over with an action, spend 4 money to play Intel Report, and discover 2 clues at this location. Since he's discovered the final clue, we can use our boots, so we will, and we'll move over again. We're going to put this seal. Oh, suddenly we're finding them all. That's good. Which is this one to here, and this is an intellect test. Well, everything's coming up Millhouse. So let's test that. We are +3. We'll go... we'll just test +3. I'm comfortable with that. And we succeed. So we spend 2 clues again. 1, 2, and take this seal. And then we're gonna... What do we need? We have the double symbol seal. So let's see. Here it is. So we can use this one to go there and get it. But we want to get as many seals as possible. So we're going to go up here with our Aeon chart. And we're going to choose to move and investigate. So we get to do that. We'll flip the location. Yep, I kind of figured, but I wanted to run the risk. Alright, and then what is it? Investigators here spend 2 clues and 6 resources. Oh, well. Alright. I guess we'll get a resource. with our final action. Okay, so one of the... Okay, there's 3 locations down here. I should have probably went in then. Alright, that's alright. I made choices. So I ended my turn so far away, so I'll get a resource and a card. Then we'll go to upkeep. And upkeep, this goes into the discard pile, and that's fine. Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Oh, I didn't do this. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. And I think that's actually got 2, right? Oh, well then she's dead. Alright, well that's my fault for not paying attention. What is that, Mala? That's a big deal. I should have made that check, but I didn't. So I don't have it, so it gains Surge. Lock up one that doesn't have this, so it's got to be that one, and encounter card. Okay, Hunter, massive, gains +4 health. At the end of the enemy phase, it deals a lot of damage. Okay, so we're definitely not going to want to play with this guy long term. How much life does he have? 12? Alright, well we can do 3, 4, and then maybe evade and run away. And then Diana can come. Diana's right next door. She'll do 6. 4 and 6 is 10. It's not enough to kill it. What's the condition? At the end of the enemy phase, hurt everybody at its location. So we don't want to end our turn with it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we have Spectre Razor. Does that change the No, because it's even, because this does full damage. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll have Monty go first. We were trying to save up our money, but we're trying to win here, so we'll do this. It's going to be an agility attack, so we are 5 to 3, which is +2. We'll go +4, which is a success, and it'll deal 3 damage. Then we'll use Cookie. Cookie will shoot. He is 6 to 3, which is +1. Oh, sorry, it was +3. I don't know why I said +1, but it's still a success. And then his ability says it can't attack for the rest of the round. Let's make sure it's not elite. Oh, it is elite, so never mind. But it did the damage. And then let's... Oh, if we evade, we don't get to get out of the location. Well, we're not going to fight it anyway, so I guess we're evading, and we've succeeded. Oh, it's massive anyway, right? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. All right. Diana will step in, and oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, that's also the wrong thing. Let's not do that or that. Put them back on top, and we just fight twice. Okay, those are both success, so we hit for 6. Which will drop it to 10. And, okay. So then we go to the monster phase. At the end of the enemy phase, so 2 damage to each investigator and each non-Shoggoth here, and then we get the Tequila cards as well. So Diana is the first player. Okay, and then 2 damage. So 1, 2, and oh, well, I should have paid attention to that too. But I mean, Diana needs to solve the problem really anyway. All right, it'll ready in the upkeep. Ready. Okay, at least we're getting some soak. Doom on the agenda, and now we know we're drawing this. Cool. Spawn location furthest from you. Okay. Well, at least we got that going for us. And then this is the giant albino penguin. So we're going to take the one out of the encounter. We'll take it out of the discard pile. Luckily, he's aloof, and he only penalizes us for leaving, or entering. So yeah, Diana... actually... So if Cookie hits for 1, Diana can punch for 1, but what do I do with the rest of Monty's turn is the problem. Yeah, I don't have a good answer for that, and Diana doesn't have money, so we're going to have Diana fight. She'll succeed, which is going to kill it. goes to the victory display. And this is collective money, right? Yeah, as a group. Okay, so we can do that. That's good. This is a hunter, the investigator with a seal, so that's both of them, so that's convenient. Let's play down Renfield because we want soak. We have 3 turns. If we use him, we can probably get extra. So yeah, let's do that. We'll gain a resource here, and then that was action 2. Action 2. Then action 3 will be to move to the center ring. We can't move to the center ring. We have our friend here. So never mind. Action 3 will be to play Spectral Razor, which will engage in fight. It adds intellect and willpower, so we'll kill it. Alright, so now Monty will go. He will spend 2 clues and 2 resources. I guess he'll spend his other two actions getting resources, and that gets me everything we need to get this one. So just I shortcut it, but it's resource, go up to 5, 5 and 1, and yeah, basically spend all of our money to get the resources together, get the card together. All right, this guy hunts. It's equidistant both ways, so we're gonna have him come this. Oh no, it's not. This is closer, which is fine. It's the way I wanted him to come anyway. Because it's outer ring, so 1, 2. I forgot this space was here, so it's 1, 2, 3. But either way, so then we do upkeep. Okay, and then upkeep. It's fine. Doom on the agenda. 5 of 6, and encounter card. Bad guy. When he engages you, get the top card of the Zakilili deck. Okay. Okay. And the penguin. Of course it is. Alright, we have to investigate because of our abilities, or our weakness. So we succeed. Milan only cares about succeeding, so we'll take our money. From there, we'll throw down our bullwhip, and we will fight the Forgotten Shoggoth at +3 and succeed. And then instead of dealing an extra damage, we'll automatically evade it. And that's our 3, right? So we played the bullwhip, we did the fight, and what was my third? Oh, I investigated to get rid of my weakness. Yeah, okay. That's all 3 for Monty. Diana's not super excited about fighting, but doesn't really have much in the way of choices, so we're gonna fight the Shoggoth. We're gonna commit guts. We're gonna use our willpower. We succeed and draw a card. So that'll put another damage on him. 2 of 6. We're gonna do it again. So this is 4. Oh, we needed a resource before we did any of this. We need to be able to play counterspell. So counterspell, or sorry, resource, fight, fight. This guy is 3, so it's 4. So instead, oh, this is only for symbols anyway, and we didn't commit it, so we fail. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so from there, we're gonna go to the monster phase. It's gonna hunt. We're gonna have it go to Diana because it's a legal target, and then we would have used Renfield to get 2 resources. We'll have it kill Renfield so we don't lose a turn or turns. And then this guy readies, and we'll have him go to Monty. Yeah. Upkeep over here. Okay, get some more soak. Upkeep over here. Get some really strong cards. Just need to get some resources so we can play them, right? Alright, so then we've got Doom on the agenda, 5 of 6, and encounter cards. Willpower test, we are the full 3, so it's 5 to 4, we're -4, but we'll just take that, we'll go +1, or sorry, we'll go to even. And we didn't need it. We pass. Awesome. And then this one. Draw the top card of the Tequila, resolve it, and then shuffle it into a deck. Take 1 damage. Sure. And we'll shuffle it into our deck, because Diane is super weak right now. Okay. Alright, that's all of those. So then we will have Diana go. We are going to need to handle this guy, so we'll spend 2 money to use Spectral Razor. It's not elite, and that puts us +6. We're going to use this to go +8. Oh, sorry, not +8. We're going to go to 7, 8, 9, so we're +3. We'll go +4, because we really don't want to miss this one. Yep, and we'll get 3 damage from... Oop, not that. That. We'll deal 3. And then we will fight with the blade. We are -2. That's not going to work. We will fight him. We are +1. We will counterspell that, which will block it, which will put it under here, which will give us a willpower and money and draw us a card. That'll put him to 3. And then we'll fight again. Okay, so 4. Okay, now it's Monty's turn. We're going to have Monty use the bullwhip on the mass. We'll commit this to be 6. We'll commit this to be 8. So we are +2. Please don't miss. We miss. That's super bad. Alright, we'll fight this friend. That will kill it. And 1 and 1 isn't lethal, but we can't let Diana get hit too much, so we'll engage it so it hits us. When the enemy phase ends, if we have an activated seal, it hits again, but we don't, so that's okay. So now we resolve this. I'll take the horror and I'll put another physical onto... I'll take it, that's fine. Alright, so then we go upkeep. Okay. Things are not looking great for us as we keep taking all this extra damage. And then upkeep. That would have been better than that one, but that's okay. Alright, and then Doom advances. Alright. If you have the angle, not this one, so it's this one. Yeah, so Diana's going to take a damage, and there's nothing I can do about it, so she goes to 1. It's a good thing we took this bad guy off of her. That one is a horror, so I believe that's the one that we have, right? No, it's not. We have the trident, and we have the... Alright, so lose 3 resources, and discard 2 cards at random. Well, there we go. Okay. Okay, and then what's over here? Place an activated seal you control on it. If an activated seal is placed on it, advance, and there's 2 acts. Okay. Alright, we're back to this. So then we're at encounter card. Ancient Evils. No, we can't let that happen. We will shuffle it back in, which means we lose a willpower. Which goes here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then encounter card. Oh my gosh, can we stop with the Killy cards? Alright, I wish I had Danforth, right? Take another damage. Well, now it's going to Cookie. Oh, is it direct? No, it's take 1. Okay. And I guess we're shuffling it into our deck still. Alright, we are through that. It's getting pretty tight. Let's draw a card for Diana. That is a good one, and I guess we'll get 2 resources, and next turn she'll be able to do something. Monty with his bullwhip is 5 to 6 -1 is just not happening. So, oh, I'm actually 6 because of my boots. But testing even feels not great. So let's evade. We're +3. We succeeded. That's good. Alright. Diana's staying here, and we have the penguin to deal with. Let's draw a card. Of course. Well, joke's on you, Tequili. I don't have any resources to lose. Let's draw another card. Oh, that's a great one, but that's all of our actions. Then we go to upkeep. Okay. We'll do that. Tequili away. We'll take it back. And then upkeep. And upkeep. There we go. That's something we needed a while ago. Doom on the agenda. Something that does damage to me. Oh, that's going to damage me in a different way. Alright. And which okay. Let's start looking to get out of here. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is play the Shriveling. Shriveling suddenly seems way better than Azure Flame because it doesn't cause me extra permanent horror. We're not going to be able to play that this turn and fight, so we need to fight. So we are 4 plus 3 is 7. 7. Sure, let's go +1. We'll fight. What is this? Are you an ancient one? You are not. So it's -2, so we fail. And we'll do it again. This is a -1. There is a seal, so I have to pull again. That is a fail, and it is a fail by 3 or more, so we put a doom on the agenda, which is super bad. Okay, well, that's what we get for risking stuff. Alright then, let's go. Let's just fight it with the bullwhip +2. Success. Get out of here. Alright, and then we'll spend 2 actions to get away from the penguin, because Monty needs to get over here, activate the seal and get us out, or maybe activate a seal here. We ended up 1 space away, so we'll draw a card. Upkeep. Upkeep. Doom in the agenda. Encounter card. Okay. Encounter card. Takes 1 horror. So we both have seals, so we're each taking horror. That's fine. Diana will play I've Had Worse. Sorry, not that way. That way. To block it. And then this has Surge, so we pull again. Okay. Is there just a Resign on here? There is. Oh, I don't have enough actions to get there. Never mind. Or what if I just move? Nope. Cool beans. Alright, Monty will punch this guy with the bullwhip. Succeed. We'll use it to evade and deal a damage. We will move here. Place the other seal here. Yeah, I mean, nothing that we could do matters. What is the agility test? Sure. I'll spend the 2 clues to get this. I might have spent too much time cluing and passing tests, and I don't know. We got pretty unfortunate with the pulls that we had combat-wise. We'll fight this guy. 8. That's a success. That's a success. So that'll. Oh, that actually. Okay, yeah, it's a success. We will not draw anything. we've gotten rid of all of these. We can't move because the albino penguin's here. So we'll just play the other shriveling. Okay, and then technically I need to click upkeep again. What is this? Take 1 damage. Well, we're not going to bring Cookie back because of reasons. He's basically dead anyway. So we'll let Cookie go to the ends of the earth. In case we take damage from this, I don't want to die. Each remaining investigator is defeated and takes a mental trauma or shuffles the top 3 cards of the Tequila deck into their deck. Well, we can be defeated. I think we'll just take the mental... Oh wait, is it also end? Is it end? End must either suffer. So we take another one. Okay, so we're going to take physical trauma from being defeated. Oh no, not minus, plus. And then Monty will take the mental trauma, and Diana will take the 3 cards of the Tequila deck with the intention of grabbing Danforth in the final mission. Alright, let's go over to here. If no resolution was reached, proceed to resolution 2. We get the display +1 bonus for activated seals, which was none. We lose all the people. Proceed to checkpoint 3. Okay, in checkpoint 3, proceed to other side 2 if you want to play immediately, or 3 if you want to take a break. So we're going to take a break. So this, we're going to do this. We placed no seals. And then we're going to do the seals that were recovered, were all of them. Clean up the game as normal. Okay. So, yeah. Alright. I'll fix that in a minute. Is that going to be on state 2? Yes. Seals placed, none. Seals recovered, all. And then, what was it, Diana? Oh, actually, we didn't get them all. We missed one. We did not get 3 dots. All besides 3 dots. And Diana had scoop with dot, I guess. Or I don't know. I'll figure it out. That way we remember tomorrow. But we're going to get the big 1 XP from the Shoggoth, plus Diana will get her extra 2 from her Arcane Research. Monty will get just the 1. I don't think there's anything I'm going to put in his deck for 1, but who knows, we can look. And we will finish tomorrow night. Hope everyone had a good time. It's an unfortunate series of pulls there. Made it tough, but that's alright. That's what makes the game fun when you struggle.